So, hello students. Today we are going to learn our last part of this chapter, that is chapter number 11, squares and square roots. Okay. In this part we are going to learn how to find the square root of a given number by long division method. Okay. So let us start. So now before that, let us learn how to find the number of digits in the square root of any number. Okay. So here we have some example. Now, our first example is 8836. We want to find that this is a 4-digit number. In this 4-digit number, what will be the number of digits in its square root? Okay, for that, what we have to do, just to pair the numbers from right digit, that is the first digit, units digit, we can say. So now, if we are pairing from this side, we get two pairs. Okay, in other words, we can say that we get two groups. Okay, so since we have two groups, so the number of digits in its square root will be 2. Okay, so solution, how many groups are there? So we can say that there are two groups or pairs, we can say. Therefore, square root of 8836 will have, or it has, how many digits? It has two digits, we can say. Okay, now let us consider next example. Now in this example, again same condition, what we have to do, we have to start pairing from the units digit. Okay, so this is first pair, second pair, third pair. So in all there are how many pairs or how many groups? There are three groups, we can say. So since there are three groups, so in the square root of this number there will be only three digits. Okay, so now let us consider our next example. Now again same condition, we'll start pairing from the right hand side. Okay, that is the unit splits digit. So this is first pair, second pair, third pair. Now here we have one more number remaining, so we will consider that one also as a separate pair. Now how many pairs do we have, or how many groups do we have? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So since we have four groups, so the square root of this number, it will have four digits. Okay, now let us learn our next method, that is finding square root by long division method. Okay. So now our first example is find the square root of 529 by long division method. Okay, for that what we have to do, we'll just make in this way. Now what is the digit? 529. Now first step is that we have to pair this number from units place, that is right hand side. Okay, so let us pair this number first. Now how many pairs are there? So this is our first pair, this is second pair. Now we have to start solving from this pair, that is left hand side. Okay, now in this pair we have to find a perfect square number near this number 5. So what are the perfect square number? We know that perfect square number are 1, 4, then 9, then 16, 25, 36, and so on. These all are perfect square numbers. Okay, so now which is the perfect square number near 5? So that is 4. Okay, now how we are getting 4? Okay, so we get it as 2 2s are 4. Okay, now our regular division will make a subtraction. Now next step is very important step. Now whatever number we are multiplying here, the same number we will add over here. Okay, so we have multiplied it by 2, so now we will add this number by 2. Now 2 plus 2, so that is 4, so we will write it to the left side, 4. Now this subtraction, 5 minus 4, so our answer is 1. Okay, now In our regular division, we are bringing only one digit, but in this division, we have to bring this full pair over here. So now this 29 will directly come over here. So we will get it as 129. Okay. Now what we have to do here, we have to write such a number so that if we are multiplying by that same number, we should get a number near this one. Means we are having 4. Okay, now if in front of this 4, if we write here 1, we have to multiply it by 1 only. Okay, suppose if I write here 1, so I have to multiply it by 1, so 41 ones are 41, but this is very far away number from this 129, so we will prefer another one. 42 I have written here, so now if I'm writing here 42, I have to multiply it by 2. Okay, so 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. This is again a little bit far away number, so we will consider now. If I'm writing our number is 4, if I write here 3, we have to multiply it by 3. Okay, so now 3 3s are, so we will get it as 9, and 3 4s are 12. Okay, so yes, this is a number which is exactly equal to this one, or we can say near to our required number. So when we are getting, if we write 3 in front of this 4 and multiply it by that 3 again. Okay, so what we have done, we have written here 43 3s are 129. Now what I told, by whichever number you are multiplying here, by that same number we will add here. Okay, so plus 3, and here our regular subtraction of division. Okay, so now this 129 minus 129, our remainder will be 0. Okay, and 43 plus 3, our answer will be 46. Okay, remember that when we are getting this remainder 0, this number is always double of our quotient. Okay, that is the divisor is always double of this quotient. Okay, so now we are getting remainder 0, means what does it mean? The square root of 529 is 23. Okay, so we can write here final answer, therefore square root of 529 equals to 23. Okay, let us solve one more example. Now here we have 1296, so our regular procedure, now we are having number 1296. Okay, so what we will do, we will start pairing from the units place digit, that is from the first digit. So we are getting two pairs. Now what will be our next step? We will find a perfect square number near this 12. So we know that we have 9 as a perfect square number near this 12. Now how we are getting 9? So 3 3s are 9, so 3 3s are 9. Okay, now what we have learned, first we will do the subtraction, so 12 minus 9, 3. Okay, then we will bring this 96 over here, this full pair we are bringing downside. Okay, so we get it as 96. Now by this, what number we have multiplied here? 3. So the same number we will add over here. Okay, so you will get it as plus 3. Now 3 plus 3, that is 6, so we will write it to the left. Okay, so now our next step, what we will do, now we have to write such a number in front of this 6, so that if we multiply by that same number, we will get a number near this one. Okay, so let us start by trial method. I'm writing here 6, then in front of it, if suppose I write 5, I have to multiply it by 5. Okay, so now 5 5s are 25, and 5 6 are 30 plus 2 32. So we are getting it as 325, but it is very much far away number from this 396. So now we will consider this 6 our original number. If we write in front of that 6, we have to multiply it by 6 only. Okay, now let us see the multiplication. Okay, So 6 6 are, we get it as 36. Again 6 6 are 36 plus 3, 39. Okay, so now what number we are getting? We are getting a number which is exactly equal to, this number is exactly equal to this. So when we are getting, if in front of this 6 we write 6. Okay, so we will write here 66. 6 are 396. Now what number we have multiplied? The same number we will add here. So here we have to write plus, here we have to write minus. Now further procedure, 66 plus 6, so that is 72, and 396 minus 396, so our remainder is 0. Okay, so therefore what do we get? Square root of 1296 equals to 36. Okay, now let us see one more example. Our next example is 15129. Okay, so solution. So now what number we have? We have 15129. Okay, now our regular procedure, we will start pairing from the RHS right hand side. So this is our first pair, second pair, third pair. Okay, now what we will do, we will find a perfect square number near 1. So 1 itself is a perfect square number, so 1 ones are 1. Okay, now by what number we have multiplied 1? So the same number we will add here, so plus 1. Now 1 plus 1, so our answer will be 2, and 1 minus 1, so our answer will be 0. Now next step, we will bring this 51 over here. Okay, so now here what number we will write here, so that by multiplying the same number you will get 51. So we have 2, if we are multiplying by 2, we get it as 44. Okay, it is a nearby number to 51. Okay, so 22 twos are 44. Okay, and by what number we have multiplied by 2? The same number we will add here, so we will get it as plus 2. Okay, now our answer will be 24 over here, and when we subtract it over here, we get it as 51 minus 44, so our answer should be 7. Okay, now in next step, we'll bring this pair over here. Okay, so what is the pair? 29. Now we have to write here such a number, so that if by multiplying by it we get this one. Now remember, if here we are, when we can get 9, when we multiply 3 3s are 9, or 7 7s are 49. These two possibilities are there. So now I am directly going to write here 3. Okay, so 24 is there. If you write here 3, we have to multiply it by 3. So 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. Okay, so what do we get? That 20 to 43, 3s are 729. Okay, so now this minus, now by what number we have multiplied 3? So the same number we will add here. So here we will get 246, and this 729 minus 729, our answer will be 0. Okay, so finally what we get? Therefore square root of 15129 is equal to 123. Okay, so this much is enough for today. Hope you all must have understood up till here. Okay. Okay, wait. One more different type of example. Let us see a little bit. Number with more digits. Okay. So here we have 1046, 1046, 665 to 9. Okay, now let us try to find the square root of this number by our regular method. Okay, so solution. So now what digits do we have? We have 104,652 to 9. Okay, so our first step will start pairing it from the right side. So this is first pair, second, third and fourth. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to find a perfect square number near 1. So 1 itself is a perfect square number, so we get 1 ones are 1. Now we'll add here by 1 only, so 1 plus 1 2. Here subtraction, 1 minus 1 0. Now look at our next number, that is 0 4. So we have to take that number over here. Okay, now suppose if you write here 1, so our number will become 2 is there. If you write here 1, we have to multiply it by 1. What number do we get? 21. But this number is bigger than this number. Okay, so in such a case what we will do, we will multiply here by 0. Okay, so if you write here 2, we have to write here 0 multiply by 0, so the answer is 0. So I am writing here 0 0 0. Okay, 20 zeros are 0. Now the 0, the same number we will add here, so plus 0, so you will get it again 20, and this 4 minus 0, so it will be 4. Now we will bring this next pair, that is 65 over here. Okay, so just erasing this one. Now what you have to do, we have number 20. Okay, here it is 5. Okay, so let us try to write a number, let us try to get a number near about 465. I am writing here 2, so we have to multiply it by 2. So 2 zeros are, sorry, 2 twos are 4, 2 zeros are 0, 2 twos are 4. Now this 404 is a number nearby 465. Okay, so what we will write here, 202 twos are 404. Okay, now we have multiplied it by 2, so we will add here by 2, so now we will get 204, and here subtract it. Okay, so now 5 minus 4 1, 6 minus 0 6, and 4 minus 4 0. Now we will bring this 29 over here, so 29. Okay, now we know that this number is a perfect square number, so there is one hint for us. Okay, how to get the final step. Now here it is 9, by what number we will multiply here? So we know that when we can get 9, when we either multiply 3 by 3 or 7 by 7. Okay, let us multiply 3 by 3. Okay, so our original number is 204. If we write here 3, we have to multiply it by 3. Okay, so now 3 threes are, so 9, then 3 fours are 12, 3 zeros are 0, so this one will come over here, and finally 3 twos are 6. Okay, so what we are getting, we have to write here by 3, we have to multiply this. If you write here 3, so 2043, 3s are 6 1 2 9. Okay, now the same number we will add over here, so what we get, 2046, and here subtraction, so our remainder is 0. Okay, so finally what we get, therefore square root of 104,659 is equal to how much? So it is 1023. Okay, so in this way, by long division method, we can find the square root of very big numbers also. Okay, so this much is enough for today. Thank you, have a nice day.